Welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Draco. It's time to take a look at another Keyforge deck in these Age of Ascension deck reviews that we're doing. Once or twice a week we're going to take a look at a deck, and I'm going to open this one up here. And I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by The Fortress, a store in Sweden in Sävsjö for Keyforge and board gaming. So check that out. You can find the link to the Facebook page in the description. And the one we're opening today is, what's it called? See if we can get focus. Xendra, Town Barrister. It's Dis Sanctum and Mars. Could be good. I think they really buffed Mars, so I used to be like anti-Mars, but these days, I don't know, they do have some good stuff. So let's start off with Sanctum and One Stood Against Many, which is a action card. You get a free amber. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more here so you can see it clearly, and then we're going to talk about it. It has the play effect, ready and fight with a friendly creature 3 times, each time against a different enemy creature. Resolve these fights one at a time. So this is a really good card if you have a strong creature to just, fight 3 times. Hopefully we have another card that it combos very well with. We'll see if we get it. Sigil of Brotherhood, free amber. This is an artifact. Omni, sacrifice Sigil of Brotherhood. For the remainder of the turn you may use friendly Sanctum creatures. This could be good as well. Oh, here's something cool. 4 power, 1 armor. Prince Derek Unifier. Play. Gain 3 amber if you control creatures from 3 different houses. Oh. So this is really situational, but getting 3 amber is awesome. Take hostages. Free amber. Play. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1 amber. And this could combo very well with that one. When they fight, right? But then again, he has to survive as well, so let's hope we have some big creature here. Here we have Smite. Play a radiant fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to the attacked creature's neighbors. This is a good one. It's good for getting rid of some small sort of elusives and so on. That could be the neighbors of whoever you're fighting, because this is direct damage, so it ignores elusive. Sir Marrow's 4 power 2 armor. After your opponent gains amber by reaping, Sir Marrow captures it. Wow, that's nice. So just slowing your opponent down. Healing Blast, free amber. Play. Fully heal a creature. If you heal 4 or more damage this way, gain 2 amber. This is hard to pull off, because you have to have someone that has 4 damage but are still alive. But if you can do it, I mean, getting 3 amber from 1 card, that's awesome. Bordan the Redeemed, 3 power elusive. Action, capture 2 amber. So he's kind of weak, but if you can protect him somehow, he can just be out there and capture amber. Blinding Light, free amber. Play. Choose a house. Stun each creature of that house. This is a great control card on the battle line. Abon the Armorsmith, 3 power. Other friendly creatures gets +1 armor. And then he has an action. For the remainder of the turn, other friendly creatures gets +1 armor. So if you have him out, and you have like Sir Marrow's out, you use him, then Sir Marrow goes from having 3 to 4 armor basically in that round, which is good if you're going to fight something. Here's a good one. 4 power, Lion Bortram, 1 armor. He has deployed, so he can go in anywhere on the battle line, and he gives his neighbors +2 power. Really good combo here with some of these, like Sir Marrow's. You put them next to each other. Sir Marrow's is now a 6/2, or even more if you have the Armorsmith out, because then he can have extra armor as well. And 2 of those, I like that. They can boost each other. So pretty strong Sanctum creatures here. We'll talk a bit more about them later on. And now we're going to Mars with Sniffer, free amber artifact. Action, for the remainder of the turn, each creature loses elusive. This could be really good. There's a lot of elusive creatures in Shadows and so on, especially here in Age of Ascension. So this is a really good one to have. And Martian Generosity, I think this is my favorite card in Age of Ascension. Free amber, play, lose all of your amber. Draw 2 cards for each amber lost. I think this is so cool, and there's so many cool combos you can do with this. I mean, there's a lot of times when I rather have 10 cards instead of having 5 amber. So this is such a good card. Then we have 2 power, the Zookeeper. He's elusive, and when he reaps, you put an enemy creature into your archive. If that creature leaves your archive, it is put into its owner's hand instead. If this guy, if he's out there and your opponent is not killing him, wow, he's just, eating everyone up. It's a really cool one. And this is new for me. 6 power, 1 armor, Stormcrawler. Stormcrawler only deals 1 damage when fighting. After an enemy creature reaps, stun it. Oh, so once again one of these anti-reapers. And he's really strong, so he can stay alive, but he's not really going to be fighting because he only deals 1 damage when fighting. And Containment Field. After this creature is used, destroy it. So this is one of these really cool, I love these negative upgrades. You put this on one of your enemy creatures, and if your opponent uses that creature, it's destroyed. Wow, this is so good. Amber Conduction Unit. It's an artifact. After an enemy creature reaps, if it is the first time a creature has reaped this turn, stun it. So once again, anti-stun cards, anti-reap cards, which I love. And there is the Harvester. He's pretty funny. He's 3 power. And he cannot be used when he has a non-Mars neighbor. He gets shy because there's some scary, weird knight standing next to him, and then he doesn't want to go out and reap. Because when he reaps, he gets an extra amber. So he makes 2 amber when he reaps, but you gotta place him in a good way. Basima Think Drone, 3 power reap. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. Then we have the Tyxel Beambuckler, 4 power, 1 armor. Play, deal 2 damage to a creature and move it to either flank of its controller's battle line. Now, this is a good card to just mess something up, like if your opponent has the Harvester, you know, you can play this, move this guy so that he cannot be used because he's next to a non-Mars creature. I really like this card. There's a lot of uses for this, just moving stuff around. Then we have the Mother Gun. It's an artifact. Action, reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. So, pretty good direct damage card. Can help you solve, especially if there's like small, like 2 power nasty stuff out there. You can get rid of them. And the Mindworm, 1 power elusive. Before fight, the creature Mindworm fights deals damage equal to its power to each of its neighbors. Perfect card to use against an elusive creature, because then Mindworm can still be alive, but the neighbors will take damage. And Fixed Finger, 2 power, 2 armor, elusive. Each other Martian creature gets +1 armor. Good support card. So yeah, let's go into this finally. We start with Eater of the Dead. This is one of my favorite guys, if he can be out there and actually do something. A lot of times he gets targeted, so... But he has 4 power, Fight Reap. Perch a creature from a discard pile. If you do, put a +1 power counter on Eater of the Dead. So he gets stronger and stronger as he eats dead, basically. But you can, I mean, perching creatures from your opponent's discard pile, that's just so good. So good to just get rid of some of this. You know, there's some key creatures that really do good stuff for your opponent. Getting rid of them, yeah, I love it. Poltergeist, oh, one of my favorite cards. 3 amber, play, use an artifact controlled by any player as if it were yours to destroy that artifact. One of the few cards in the game that lets you destroy an artifact, so you can get rid of some card, you know, there's a lot of good artifacts in Age of Ascension, so yeah, I really like to have this one. Tesmol, 2 power elusive, reap, choose a house. Your opponent cannot choose that house as their active house on their next turn. So you stop your opponent from choosing the house that you think he or she wants to choose when you reap with this guy, but of course he's really weak, so it's, you know, hard to use him. But Streaky, another weak guy with a good effect. 2 power elusive, while Streaky is not on a flank, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card during their draw card step. So good effect, but hard to pull off, and 2 of those. And Misery Exploit, play, gain an amber for each damaged enemy creature. Really good in some situations, really situational card though, because you don't even get a free amber from it, so. Lash of Broken Dreams. It's an artifact action. Keys cost +3 amber during your opponent's next turn. Really good way to stop your opponent from making a key, sort of slowing him down. I do like this one a lot. And Exhume. Wow, this looks sort of exactly like the last deck we opened. And this is a free amber action card. Play, choose a creature in your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. So this is so good. This is an awesome card. And Dust Imp, 2 power. When he's destroyed, you get 2 amber. So this is a guy you do want to kill. And Chorat, 4 power. Play, capture 3 amber. Good amber control there. I wish we had more than 1, but anyhow. And Banish, 3 amber. Play, put an enemy creature into your opponent's archive. This is sort of slowing your opponent down as well. And the Amber Imp, 2 power elusive. After a creature reaps, stun it. The problem with this guy is that, you know, this goes for you as well. So that could be an issue, but if you're not going for reap, reaping, basically, if that's not what you're doing right now it could be good, I guess, in some situations. Let's zoom out here and take a look at the deck in total. So, bunch of creatures. What is it? 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16. Okay, 20 creatures, and well, a lot of smaller guys with good effects though. So, like if they're allowed to stay out there and do some effects, a lot of reap effects also. This guy's cool because, you know, just basically shuts down your opponent from reaping. This is awesome if he's alive. I think these two really make a difference because they give their neighbors +2 power, so they can boost something like the Zookeeper to make him stay alive a little bit longer, more streaky or so on. And the Armor Smith gets everybody in armor. That's really important as well. So Marrows is nice. You know, if your opponent reaps, then you know he captures it. And this is a capture, even though he's weak as well, but you know he can get boosted. And the Prince is cool. You really want to play him later on when you have creatures from 3 different houses, so that you gain 3 amber. So yeah, good stuff, but very similar to the last deck we opened. With Exhume, Lash of Broken Dreams, Mystery Exploit, Poltergeist, awesome card though. I think this is fun as well. The negative upgrade. And Martian Generosity, you can, you know, draw a lot of cards. Sniffer is cool. Being able to stun is awesome. Healing, some direct damage. Well, when you're ready to fight with a friendly creature, of course. Take hostages to capture some amber. Now, the card that I would like to see together with Wants to Against Many is, I can't remember the name right now, but it makes it so that your creatures cannot take damage this turn. So then you can play this, use some big creature, fight 3 times, and he doesn't take any damage back. You can even do this at the same time, and he will capture 3 amber. So, and I think Sigil of Brotherhood is good, but we didn't have that many. Well, what was it? 3? Oh, it's 6 creatures in Sanctum though. So that's pretty good. Yeah, well, overall, I think this is sort of in the, you know, it's not a especially super deck or anything like that, and it's not a bad deck. I think it's in the middle, but it's hard to tell before I get to play it. But thank you so much for watching this deck review. We'll be back soon with more, of course. And I'm really excited to just keep opening these decks because there's so many cool cards that I just can't wait to see. Have a great evening or morning whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Be like Draco. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas.